If I told you you only had to do intermittent fasting once a week, feel super energized while you're doing it, not get hungry while you're doing it, enhance your body's natural detoxification systems, meaning you'll lose the weight and keep it off, would you try it? Hi, I'm Marissa Arnone, a certified personal trainer and a future registered dietitian, and I am going to be here today taking you through my entire day of intermittent fasting, showing you the most effective way to do it and how beneficial it can be for your body. You can probably tell that I just woke up. It is 8 a.m. and today I'm going to take you through my entire day of intermittent fasting. I do it a very odd, unconventional way, but it is so much more effective and I love it so much because it allows me to feel great the entire day. One big reason people tend to stay away from intermittent fasting is because, of course, you feel hungry the entire day to the point of getting hunger pains and just not having a lot of energy, and that's not fun. And if it's not fun, you're not going to want to keep doing it. But really, if you do it the right way, intermittent fasting is a great thing to add to your healthy lifestyle. What I do is a 24-hour nutritionally supported fast, which means I am supporting my body nutritionally still with vitamins and minerals, and I will take you along the day with me to show you my exact schedule of what I do and what you can do as well if you choose to. Alright, so first thing, we have to have breakfast. This is something I have added to my intermittent fasting day. I used to just wake up in the morning and start and then go until the following morning, but it's longer than 24 hours and a little bit of overkill. I definitely noticed that I was a little bit hungry throughout the day. I have this in the morning for breakfast anyway, and I do notice that it fills me up for a long time. What we're gonna do is make a protein shake, and I'm going to use almond milk. It's about 8 ounces of that. This protein in particular is 22 grams per serving size, so I'm gonna have a scoop and a half because protein is essential to filling you up and keeping you full longer. So if we had just maybe cereal for breakfast, that's not gonna cut it. Now you could just do this, but I like to add more vitamins and minerals to my shake to really give me that health buzz. So I have Dr. Tony's Radiant Greens. It's literally just greens in a powder form. We're gonna put 1 scoop in there. Next, I'm going to take some vitamin C plus powder. Add a scoop of that. Next is vitamin B powder. This comes with all B powders 1 through 17 and plant iron. So just a huge superfood blend. And lastly, I am adding calcium, which comes in a veggie capsule, but I'm just gonna be opening it up and pouring it into my shake. All right, and now we blend. So in actuality, you should be having a shake every morning for breakfast. Most breakfast foods are mostly comprised of carbs when you look at pancakes, waffles, cereal, and things like that. Sure, eggs and bacon, another story, but when you break your overnight fast, of course called breakfast, with a carb-heavy source, you are so much more likely to crave carbs throughout the day. With a protein shake, you are cutting that off before it even starts. The biggest concern for people for having protein shakes for breakfast is always, what if it doesn't fill me up? I can assure you, these will. I feel full, like I couldn't eat anything else even if I wanted to, which used to not happen with the brand and all the vitamins that I add to it now. I didn't add any fruit, any peanut butter, but if you do end up trying this and you don't feel like it fills you up enough, that is totally okay. You can add frozen fruit, peanut butter, oats, anything you really want to it to make it more satisfying. This shake on its own with almond milk is already super filling, but that's the crazy part because the shakes I use are nutrient dense, and that is the biggest thing I preach about nutrition. You want to fill your body with nutrient dense meals, and that means lower on the calorie end but high in the nutritional quality. That shake I just had was roughly 200 calories. I added so much amazing nutrition to my day right off the bat, and that is just going to prepare me for success for the rest of the day. I'm going to take you through my entire day and let you know how I'm feeling throughout the entire process. because I think it needs to be a lot more hands-on than just you reading an article and being like, okay, I'm gonna do this. You need to know how other people feel while doing it. That's gonna be a lot more beneficial. So consider this kind of like a vlog today. Even though I do not have a vlog camera, we're gonna try our best. Wakey wakey.
Gave me a heart attack.
So it is now 11:30 a.m. and I'm having my first plant food drink of the day. This in particular is called Tropical Digest, and it has an abundance of plant food ingredients that will help speed up your body's natural detoxification systems. The ones in particular that are most effective are turmeric and aloe vera. It's important to note that foods do not detox your body. Your body detoxes your body. But there are certain plant foods that can aid your body in this process, and that is the purpose of this. You only need 1 scoop, and you can put it in as little as 2 ounces of water up to however much you want. I like to take a full glass to make sure that I'm getting enough water throughout my fasting day, and this just helps so much because it's a little bit more fun to have something that's flavored versus just your plain water. This really has an incredible mix of antioxidants, phytochemicals, and many other ingredients that just help your body do what it's meant to do. You don't get these benefits with just drinking water during a fast, and that is why I really, really love nutritionally supported fasts. After I drink this, it's time for the beach.
Maya.
Say hi.
Stop. Maya, don't be like
Stop
that.
it. Okay. She's so mean.
So it is now 3 p.m. I just got back from the beach. I am having my second Tropical Digest drink of the day. Let's break down everything that happened while I was away. First of all, I got very sunburned. I put on sunscreen 3 times, but I am super pale, so anything will do this to me. So around noon, I started feeling a little bit of hunger, so I had a couple slices of an orange, and that actually held me over just fine. I made sure to stay super hydrated at the beach. My mom brought green tea with a little bit of lemon. It was super diluted, but just something to switch it up. You can by all means have tea or coffee in the morning. As long as it's not loaded with sugar, you're totally fine. Then around 2:30, I started getting a little hungry again, so I had a handful of peanuts, and that was it. And now we're here. Just really small snacks broken up throughout the day is what will get you through this, feeling really amazing. Before I continue talking about the benefits of intermittent fasting, I want to make a quick disclaimer. You really do not need to start doing this until you're at least 18. It needs to be said that if you have a history of an eating disorder or currently have one, it is best to avoid certain methods of intermittent fasting that really cause a lot of restriction because you don't want to fall back into that mindset. I am all about intuitive eating and listening to your body and what it wants. I knew today, feeling pretty gross from what I had been eating the week prior, that I wanted to take today and fast. Totally on my own will. I'm not on a schedule or anything like that. This is just what I felt was best for my body today, and that's what I'm doing. And that's always something that I will preach, is a healthy lifestyle and not a diet. Intermittent fasting, when done correctly, isn't a diet. A diet is restrictive, and if you do this the way I'm showing you, it is completely separate. So let's talk about the benefits, because there really are a lot more other than just weight loss, and a lot of people don't even realize that. However, if you do it incorrectly, you're really not reaping all of these benefits that you could potentially have. It's really, really great for balancing out your hormones. This includes hunger hormones and your human growth hormone. I'm not going to get too nitty-gritty into the science, but I'm going to leave a video by Dr. Axe below that really does a great job of explaining all the different components of the different benefits of intermittent fasting. Now, in particular, in that video, he does talk about a different method, which is the 18 to 6 hour method, which is a good way to do it too. With the nutrition protocol that I share with my clients and with anyone who schedules a consultation, the 24-hour fast works better for what I talk to them about. So everyone is different. You can do it a variety of ways. Really just allowing your body that reset once a week and allowing the reset to be nutritionally supported is really going to make you feel better when you're doing it and see your maximum results. I really don't want anybody to do this 24-hour fast with a restrictive mindset. If you are getting hungry and you need a snack, so it is 3:07, I'm now going to do Chloe Ting's ab workout that she has in her 2-week shred because I'm making a video doing that for 2 weeks. Today is my start day, and that goes into the topic of exercise during a fasting day. You can absolutely exercise during a fasting day, just some light cardio, some light resistance training, but that also means you have to feel good in order to exercise on those days. So this is why I recommend doing a nutritionally supported fast as well. It's 3 p.m. I know a lot of people that end up having sort of a 3 p.m., 4 p.m. slump in the middle of the day where you could just go and take a nap. But personally for me, I don't feel that way. And I just came from the beach. Normally, being at the beach for hours, I just want to come home and crash. But I still have energy. It's pretty amazing. So I'm going to do that workout. Stay tuned, subscribe so that you can see the results in a couple weeks, and I will see you guys in a sec. All right, so it is now 5 o'clock. After I stopped filming earlier, I did a workout and then I went and took a shower. Now I'm back, refreshed, revived, still feeling really great. I ended up having a handful of dark chocolate because I was feeling a little hungry. I am going to have my last tropical digest drink at around 6 or 6:30 p.m. Again, you don't have to be too specific as long as you have 3 spread out throughout the day. Let's talk about evidence. When compared with a heart-healthy diet, a diet that is more high protein, lower calorie, paired with nutritionally supported intermittent fasting, it showed benefits, of course, like weight loss, but also a reduction in LDL cholesterol, which is the bad kind. The group that did the nutritionally supported fasting with the high protein ended up being less susceptible to regaining their weight. It also just showed overall better heart health. This is a really incredible discovery, and I hope that more studies get done on this topic. Now, I asked you guys some questions. One of the questions was, they say we can eat anything during the eating window and it's fine. Is that true, or can it affect weight loss? For a 24-hour fast, the eating window is really just the rest of the 6 days, but this can apply to any kind of intermittent fasting style. You really have to be careful what you're eating anyway, and this applies to any diet in general. While I don't like to think of this as a diet, the truth still remains that you have to be eating nutrient-dense foods in order to see weight loss in a slight calorie deficit. So if you want to learn more about calorie deficits versus calorie surpluses, you can check out my other video that I made solely on this topic. You should not be doing this for the sole purpose of weight loss. Yes, that is one of the benefits, but you should be doing this for your overall health. And if you are, you would be very concerned about what you're eating for the rest of the meal. The next question is intermittent fasting a lifestyle or just a way to lose weight? It is a lifestyle. If you are very passionate about taking care of your health, this will be a lifestyle, not a short-term quick fix, because then it becomes more restrictive and leads to disordered eating, which we are totally trying to avoid. If you're under 18, is it bad to do it, or should fasting just be done less frequently? It takes a while for toxins to build up in your visceral fat, and that just won't happen very quickly when you're under 18. That's just a benchmark age. It can vary person to person, but we'll stick to that. All right, I'm back inside. I do not want this video to come across like I am selling something to you. That is not the purpose of this video. And to prove that, I have a little bit of a personal story that I can share with you about my journey in discovering this. Basically, intermittent fasting has been around since the beginning of time, but it has been recently talked about all over the media and can be classified as a fad. But there was a company in particular that started to implement nutritionally supported fasting in their weight loss systems. People were seeing such amazing results. About 6 years ago, my parents got involved with this and started doing it as well and sharing it with other people. My mom had around 20 to 40 women that she would train. She helped them to do nutritionally supported fasting, and these women saw the most incredible results. I just remember seeing them and being blown away because these women are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, and that is a tough age, especially as a woman, to lose weight. So that was insane to me. So I knew already nutritionally supported fasting work. Fast forward to this year, it was brought to my attention that the company that originally helped us share nutritionally supported fasting changed a lot of their formulations, and we could no longer recommend the brand. We had to start digging and we had to start researching something else because we still believed in the core philosophy of this type of fasting. My parents did a bunch of research and ended up partnering with two renowned holistic doctors to be able to continue sharing this amazing discovery. And it wasn't just a straight shot. We tried a bunch of different ways, and some were all right. You could have seen results on it, but we are now 100% confident in the brand we are with. The whole brand is by Dr. Tony and Dr. Katie, and I encourage you strongly to go to my recommendation page on my website and read their bios or just look them up because they are incredibly talented, do everything themselves, and I would not be making this video if I wasn't 100% confident, and that is why I haven't made one thus far. I had a video up a couple years ago talking about this kind of fasting, but of course I was with that previous company at the time, and yes, I was of course 100% confident that that one worked, and don't get me wrong, it did, but we had to move on and find something better. If you want to try nutritionally supported fasting, I highly encourage you to use the products that I used because I know they work. You can try it in different ways, but honestly, this is going to be your best bet. My mom has her own health shop with all of Dr. Tony and Dr. Katie's most popular products, including the ones I used in this video, and it is linked down below if you want to check that out. If you got value out of this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would help me out so much. And subscribe to the channel for more nutrition videos, healthy recipe videos, influencer workout review videos. I am slowly going to be getting better at doing those because obviously my first one was not the best. But we are all improving and growing as humans each and every day, and I can assure you I am as well. If you end up trying this method of fasting, please share with me. You can reach out to me on DM, on Instagram, or through my email, or even make a video all about it, because I want to spread the word. I want people to know this is available to them, that they don't have to feel like they're starving to lose weight and have all of the benefits that intermittent fasting has to offer, because it is so profound. That is all I have for you today, and I will see you later.